That
Good night, Elm Gigas.
why is Elm Gigas asleep?
Elm Gigas is just... That's just how Elm Gigas is today. Very sleepy. Today's a very sleepy day.
I'm hitting everyone with bio. Enjoy.
Okay, so... The last time I was playing, I spent about an hour and a half, grinding up, AP for about 400 or 500 AP, and I'm not doing that any further here, but, because I finally got dual cast. I didn't even know dual cast was something I could get, but we're there.
Yeah, that's...
Wait, did Ferris have my... No, Ferris had my healing staff the whole time. Okay.
Aha!
Thank you, Ferris.
I just accidentally healed Hedgehog. I'm like, wait, Hedgehog absorbs holy? No, you dunce.
But yeah, so I'm, at this point, I need to go into the cleft of the ocean.
There you go.
As I think the next goal I have. But before I go into the cleft of the ocean, I need to pick up, an item. So let's go ahead and find where on the world map, I left the Chocobo. And we'll go pick up, Magic Lamp.
Oh, silence just runs out after a bit.
Yes.
That's good. Because now it's time to defeat Elm Gigas.
Yes, World 3. I've got to go pick up Meteor, and then after I pick up Meteor, I just need to go finish the game, I think? Like, that's just the thing, right? There's just some point where you have to assume that, like, you know, I just need to go...
You just gotta call it good at some point.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if you do have randomized chests, then it might be worth checking out the other dungeon just on the off chance that... I mean, depending on if you, like, need anything.
Yeah, that's the question, right? Like, and I think at this point the answer is not really. Like, I have multiple Aegises, I have effectively the best armor set I can for most characters. There's not, like, what would I be looking for? That's actually the actual question. What would I want?
I mean, if your gear is good, is your stock of consumables good?
Ooh, that's a good thought.
Yeah, I mean, the thing you want might just be another half-dozen elixirs.
Yeah, I've got 2 elixirs. I probably need more Phoenix Downs and such. Yeah.
Alright, we have to fight gargoyles. Elements work on gargoyles, right?
Yeah, they're not, like, immune, if that's what you're...
Okay, then I think it's just going to be patiently hitting them with stuff from my Black Mage.
I sure hope the lamp is still here. That would suck. So I'm picking up the lamp because the upcoming boss, at the bottom of the Cleft of the Ocean, just dies to Odin.
And it's also an incredible pain to fight without that.
Yeah.
And where do you get the lamp again?
History Falls, you ride the Chocobo up the river and go behind the falls, like, up the top of the falls.
Oh, okay, so you need to have the Black Chocobo.
No, you need the normal Chocobo, because the Black Chocobo cannot go on rivers.
You do need to wait for the for its death to start voiding different towns, because that makes paths available that weren't before.
So you'll be able to do this after you've beaten Melusine. So yeah. Now that we've got that, I can go pick up the Mirage Vest as well. That's not a hard thing to go get. So I'm gonna remember where I'm going. I don't think this is actually the right way. Yeah, I want to go back down to Tool and then southeast from there. But yeah, Triton, Nereid, and Phobos are a boss fight I don't think I've ever fought, and I don't really ever want to.
I have done them.
Like legitimately, and
Yeah,
Well, is MP drain legitimate?
yeah, it's more than the lamp, which is just saying I'm skipping this boss fight.
yeah, and all the times I played this, I think I did them legitimately once.
Yeah, I don't like the gimmick, and I don't know, they just like they have so much health that it's very easy to mess up their gimmick. So, their gimmick is the gargoyles. You have to kill them simultaneously.
Yeah, and the the magic lamp, which is the solution, is just something that you're going to want to have anyways. So
Yep.
there's
Well,
no
that
real
is a-
cost to getting it.
Big old pile of physical defense. Vulnerable to frost, you say?
Oh, here
Does
we go.
middling frost cut it?
Go around
Yes.
this way.
You are vulnerable to it. Dark matter, okay.
Fought them once, but I forgot. in the phone game that I end up talking about more often than not, they are a boss, and wow, does it suck to fight them normally. In Record Keeper, where's my bud here? You. Thank you for the Mirage Vest. One of those. Hey, Red-Eye. It is Fiesta. You are correct. Okay, you can't wear this. You can wear this. Wow, Mirage is better than the diamond armor? What? I don't remember. Oh, that's diamond plate, not diamond armor. Okay. Anyway, yeah, we're nearing the end of my, Fiesta. At this point, the only thing I really need to go do is beat up Triton, Nereid, and Phobos at the bottom of the ocean, to go get myself Meteor, because I have time 6 on a number of characters.
Nice.
So, like, getting Meteor is pretty useful.
You know, say I do appreciate the flavor victory of getting Meteor from something deep in the ocean.
Yes.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of that.
I think this is where Sid's been stuck on some gears for the last...
Don't you dare cast transfusion, oh my god.
Yeah, hey Sirius, Reverb. I don't think there's an official chat right now, so I'm watching, like, I have my other monitor with, like, a bunch of chats.
Alright, now I'm mad. I got owned because one of them cast transfusion.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, hello, Kaz.
Hello, Zambo.
Ahoy.
Hello, Medibot. Hello, Sly9.
Oh.
Yeah, like, transfusion seems like one of those uniquely usable by monster kind of things. It's like, in the abstract, there are a million billion monsters in the world, and so if one of them sacrifices its life, that's no big deal.
Right. I've only ever made use of it in the cave.
Like, I can imagine the setup where you want it as part of your main plan.
Yeah.
Like, yo, this restores MP,
Mm-hmm.
this can restore MP. Like, that's just, I feel like there should be a kind of flag on abilities that are like that in the cave. Or, like, items, too, where it's like, okay, you have this can restore MP. It doesn't matter how crappy it is. Like, you get the dancing dagger, and you're like, okay, this can restore MP, and you're like, that's a huge change in the balance of your resources from that point.
Yeah.
I am also going to start up Fiesta, but
cool.
kind of briefly, like, I just like what I feel I should give the Dex Death fight another go.
Okay. Oh, you want to give it
Now
a-
that I know that you can just raise your level and like monk damage exclusively comes from like level.
Yeah. friend of mine is trying to get Dark Souls 1 on PC to accept a controller, and his buttons are trash. Thing to fix paths.
Like the buttons?
Well,
is this
let's
a
try that
physical-
again.
Is this like a physical problem with the controller? Because like,
Right. Like controller repair is real. You can do it, but in my experience, it's better to get a new one. Like even a kind of mediocre new controller is going to be probably better and less expensive than trying to repair the one he's got, unless it's like, you know,
Yeah.
special and soulbound and all that.
right?
Oh, the mappings aren't good. That's weird.
What? I guess the first question would be like, what type of controller is it? Like, I guess I don't know what we're working.
But like, I guess in that sense, I was not. I was not handicapped because I was playing with an Xbox controller, and that's more or less made for PC junk.
The two things you might be thinking of about us like fixing control pad in some way is either Joy-to-Key, which we've used with other games in the past, but Dark Souls is not one that we've ever had to like. Using Joy-to-Key on Dark Souls would be the worst. I don't know how well that would function. But the other was probably the video of Kaz repairing the stick on. Was that the Thrustmaster? No, that was.
No,
that wasn't.
That was my. Shit, what is it called? Razor Anza.
Yep.
Yep, that was my Razor. God, I love that controller. I think if I get another, well, I mean, as soon as I destroy the Thrustmaster, which this thing is hanging in there, man. I think it's gonna be a while. But when I get another, it's probably gonna be another Razor.
Okay.
And I'll try to treat it better. I mean, the whole like the little feature that they had where you could like dial in the amount of resistance on the sticks, that was kind of whack and probably shouldn't exist and led to some complexity and probably was the cause of the ultimate failure of the device.
Right.
But the fact, like the buttons were so like clacky and like, dude, all the buttons were so good. God, I would still use that thing if the right stick weren't completely
Worthless.
buggered. Yeah.
Right, this time they did not use transfusion, and I win. Because I do not,
Hooray!
like, suddenly have no MP on my Firaga caster.
I guess that means I should pop out my chat.
I love being able to just flush as much damage or MP into damage as I feel like. Like, if I want to do just, like, normal amounts, little bits, some, okay, like, you know, X cast Comet, but then I can, like, I don't know, quick cast Comet 5 times.
Sometimes
Jeez.
you don't have enough rocks.
Man, like that was with my first. I guess it was actually my first attempt with X-Death, and I did take him down. I guess I shouldn't complain. But anyway, with that attempt, it's like, yeah, I had the ability to flush MP into damage, but my damage wasn't good enough. And so I just ran out of MP, and I'm like, oh, this is embarrassing. I guess I'm invincible and out of MP.
Whoops.
Oops. No system audio, it's just your voice.
Oh.
Are you sure?
Verse? No, Verse, I saw you a bit.
Okay, now you have a point. So, like, the game is coming through. Yeah, the game is coming through, but Discord isn't.
Nope.
Okay, no, I can fix that. Wait, maybe I can't. You get either or.
What?
Interesting. I guess that doesn't make any sense. What did? Oh, wait. Wait, no, I know what this means. Playback devices. Hello, playback devices. I hate to do this to you, buddy, but disable. Okay.
Ooh.
Yep, there it goes. Yep. Okay. Now, anyone who is just watching my stream in the VOD or whatever, they're saved.
Okay.
Goodness. It's audio. Audio.
Yep.
It's audio. You know.
I'm just not gonna fight anything down here. I don't have good answers to unknown.
How many dragon fangs do I actually have? Because that's the limiting factor in this plan. 4? That's not nearly enough.
Yeah,
Because
put
like
a 0 on
dragon
the end of that.
for the bubble and also the levels, and I want to have like an absurd amount of levels. What do you have equipped? Can I have the chicken?
I was just about to ask you a foolish question, Slyo.
What's up?
You said you weren't going to fight any of the monsters in the cleft, and I was thinking, oh, well, you have Time Mage. I wonder if you had found the escape spell that would get you out of battle. Then it occurred to me, yes, you do have the escape spell. I saw you do shenanigans with it.
It's true, I do have the escape spell. That is part of my arsenal, so yeah. I can, if I want, just leave. I'm using it to, that's how I'm running from these fights, is just cast an exit.
Yeah. I mean, I had Time Mage too, and that's how I got through most of the dungeons. It's just like, I don't need to fight these things.
Right? Like, okay, so the 2 Fiestas that I've done, which were pretty normal, I didn't do any randomizer kind of stuff, but the 2 that I've done, I, in both cases, went to History Falls in World 1. I just fought mini dragons until I was like level 30, and then ran from everything else in the game because I just wanted the experience, and I didn't care. Like, I know it feels a little cheap, but it also, like, come on, I've fought this game under difficult circumstances before. I don't need to do that again.
Yeah, I would not worry about it.
So I think that's going to be my like go-to plan from now on. If I at all have the ability to kill those dragons, I am going to fight mini dragons for like 2 straight hours and ultimately save myself time in the long run. Like I'm pretty sure both of my runs have been like faster than any time I've posted on the Fiesta Dash to date. So
just from that.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of time, thank you for mentioning that. BKST. Config.
And I guess in that regard, I'm kind of happy with Final Fantasy V compared to Final Fantasy VI, or at least the like dumb randomizer that I did of FF6 the other day, where I can run from things in this. Like,
yeah.
Almost universally, you can just run from random encounters. That's really nice.
Yeah, it just seems
Go ahead.
much more consistent, I guess is the word. Like, there's nothing really wild about it.
Right? Like, you can even run from monster in the boxes, and the boxes close.
Yeah.
Like,
which, that's incredible. Oh, right, there's shops here.
Yeah, I think at this point in my life I have played Final Fantasy V more than 6. As far as like enjoying it more, I don't know. It's different kinds of enjoyment, because with 5, the enjoyment comes from having some kind of restriction on what you're allowed to do and finding your way through it anyway, because the game is so deep and so versatile and you have so many capabilities open to you that even a strictly limited set of those abilities is quite good.
Right.
Whereas my enjoyment of Final Fantasy VI is in more like specific busted things, and the fact that everything just sort of like looks better and works more smoothly, and you don't have to, I don't know, you don't have to worry about it as much.
It has its own busted things.
It has rituals.
Yeah.
Definitely has rituals.
They are much more rituals than they are anything else. 13.
I have no particular compassion for 13.
Nope. Alright. Oh, no!
Oh!
I can't get the...
Okay.
Oh, right, okay, I was like, why am I blinked? But no, I just got the Mirage Fest. Alright, I think it's like this button. I think this is the second to last area in this place anyway, so I just need to remember which opens the door and then go pick up Meteor, and then I'm good.
Aegis Shield or Flame Shield?
Aegis. Always Aegis. Never not Aegis.
Yeah, nearly always Aegis. Like,
do you have, if you had triple Zerker Black Mage?
right, like Fire Shield is good in that circumstance, but are you, like... If your opponent is throwing exclusively fire moves, then that's also a reason to consider the Flame Shield instead. Or physicals. Like, if they're physical only, then the Fire Shield has more straight, like, evade.
True. Alright, I think this is the door? Is it that? That's Enhancer.
Oh god, I don't want to spend
Now
Phoenix
to
down
not respect our Chaosaur at all.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Okay. And here we are. So, we're in Tablet Room. Oink oink. And here's Triton near Phobos. So
I
close.
should have respected a Chaosaur.
Shit. Oh, you have the lamp. You can just do Triton there than for this.
Yep.
Oops.
I picked up the lamp right before coming in here for this purpose. Because I never fight this fight fair.
Okay, somehow no one got zombied from zombie breath, and that's great. That's real good. That
It's
didn't
kind of
happen.
hilarious that Triton I'm sorry, Narajayed.
Yeah. So
Holy
close.
shit.
So close.
Narajayed and Phobos have like 4 different ways to fucking ignore them and just not fight them fair.
Yeah.
Like with some of the bosses, it's like, well, you know, you can do stuff. There's some like edges that you can employ to try and get ahead. No,
No.
with Triton and Phobos, it's like there are 3 different ways to just completely circumvent the entire boss fight.
Yeah, it is as though the fight does not exist. And, like, I don't fight this fight because it's just like I never actually want to be fighting that fight legitimately.
Well, I mean, honestly, we never go there because why would we go there?
Right.
That's more.
That is more true. Like, all right, so I need to go pick up the Chocobo. Oh god, I need to go recharge the magic lamp.
Well, time to fight robots.
Time to take another journey around the world to recharge my magic lamp for the final boss. And then it's into the Cleft, and then we're just gonna start doing Cleft stuff now that we have Meteor. Oh, I should grab some legendary weapons. Yeah, we'll do that.
Alright, so since there's a question in my chat of the plots, the relative plots of Final Fantasies 5 and 6, it's fine to have never been hooked. Like, if you just, you know, if you're playing FF6 and you just never got hooked by the plot, that's fine. But to say that, like, 6 is just as disjointed as 5? No. No, my friend. 5 is completely unhinged. We do things for no reason. One follows to the next, essentially at random. Like in 6, like, it's a little weird. Some things happen kind of arbitrarily. It's not like perfectly put together by any stretch, but god damn it, I know what the hell is going on
Well,
at any step, or like what my next move is.
there's a major difference between, like, disjointed and having a wide focus. like, 6 has this large cast it is focusing
Yeah.
on, which like I can see that being like those two being placed together for that, but it's a completely different element, like because you have such a huge cast.
I think they pull off the ensemble cast decently well.
Absolutely.
But yeah.
All right. So how many tablets do I have? Like nine weapons here? I think I have 9 weapons here. All right.
Like here's the thing about FF6 and FF5 as far as like plot threads and like how it links together. If you're talking about like the central plot of the game, I'm pretty sure having played it through only 4 times, I could recite it from memory. Maybe 5 times. Like I love the game, but one playthrough is kind of a lot. In FF5, I've played it through like a million times at this point. I still don't know. I can't recite the plot of this game. Do you? It's just like then a meteor crash lands, or is that the other meteor? Then a wolfman. No, it's a soldier comes and shatters the crystal shatters again. And you talk to Sid and Mid, and they either build an airship or retrofit an airship or tie a submarine to an airship, and then it's beneath the. Then you're on another planet. Don't worry about it. You're just on another planet. It's like it's so hard for me to keep it straight because it doesn't follow from one thing to the next.
Like
maybe I'm shit talking the plot of the game that I am playing a little bit, but it's not a plot game per se.
Alright, let's destroy another tablet. I think I've played this enough, and like that I could go beat to beat to beat. But you're right in that some beats just don't follow. Like, oh man, what do I actually want here?
No one said anything about wave cannon. I'm gonna kill every dang mecha head in this pyramid, I swear.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, they have wave cannon. I'm sorry to mention it at this late juncture.
Yeah, whoops.
Now, as far as the, I think the overall world concept and high-level kind of plot of Final Fantasy V is one of the, more. Like, the Cleft of Dimension is fundamentally cool. The fact that everything is about holes, like 2 worlds joining, and then, they were ripped apart, but now they're together. And how it's twisted that's you would think, oh well, let's reunite the worlds, that's good, right? They were torn apart long ago. Things being torn apart is bad and things being joined is good, but it has that twist on it where it's like, well, because this happened, ultimate evil also gets to be reborn, and we're like, oh oops, maybe we should fix that. And the whole even though if the 2 worlds were joined, it would be like, oh man, there's way too many towns to keep track of, though. But Xdeath shows up and deletes some of the towns so that there's a reasonable number. So it's like,
yeah, I really like that.
It's very clever.
In both of the worlds, you see elements that don't make any sense. Like, alone, there's the tower in World 2 that's just on an island surrounded, and you can't get to it. There's no way to get to that tower. And in the first world, there's multiple things like that where it's like, the world just
exploring around it leaves you with some unanswered questions, and that's really cool too. So that's another excuse to give you an airship really early on, and so you feel like you have all this freedom, and you're like, man, yes, I get to go anywhere. But
please,
yes.
And I got the cutscene. So I think this cutscene is gonna have half of the people just. Oh no! Oh, dang it! Because this is the cutscene that's supposed to have Triton, Nerd, and Phobos in it, right? Or am I just? Sorry, I
Oh no, I think to do the thing you're thinking of, you have to actually go into the cleft and like kill some of the bosses that appear here.
And then, okay.
And like before you ever place a tablet, which you absolutely can do.
Dang it.
So it's like, oh, you guys are alive again. Wow, weird.
Wow, you're back. That's funky.
Okay, 12? Is 12 enough Dragon Fangs?
Okay, so 12 is 4.
I'm only gonna need 3 bubbles, but I probably won't even need that.
Oh, also...
And it's what, 20 levels per?
It's 20 levels per, but also know that you can up levels by Holy Water Antidote.
Oh, how much does that raise it?
10 levels. It's,
oh my god.
It's slower, but it's infinite, because Holy Water and Antidote.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know anything about chemists. This is why I fell on my face the first time and still won.
This tunneler is too good.
I've used Chemist like
please run away.
About a half dozen times, and I still don't feel like I know everything about it, you know?
Man.
It's like, oh, there's always
I really feel like Chemist would be a hell of a lot of fun if you did know everything about it, but did not have perfect access to all of the different tools. So it's like, oh, what do I have in my inventory? Shit, what can we do? And then, like, every time you find a piece of, like, turtle cruft, you're like, yes, this is another casting of this cool spell that I know.
That is the ancient cave.
Yeah.
I can't escape from the tunneler. The tunneler has now been buffed to high heaven as I attempt to run from it.
Ooh, yeah. Havoc says that's what Beastmaster does. Yeah. Basically, it's like Chemist, but you don't always have access to everything. You just have access to a couple things.
I mean, Beastmaster understands very well. I have Beastmaster on lock, as it were.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna collect these last 2 Dragon Fangs all the same.
Hold on, do I have... Do I have Spellblade?
Oops, got a critical, yeah. Okay, whereas 12 Dragon Fangs was probably enough, 14 is doubtless enough.
Yeah. Dragon Fangs are the rarest resource for chemistry and are also the most powerful flat. Most of the Dragon Fang recipes are things that are completely, like, unreproducible by things even outside of Chemist. So, like the doubling your health or dragon status.
Dragon defense.
Yeah.
Right? Sheesh.
Are completely, you know, there's no matching those, so...
So you have the Beastmaster, and then you have significantly more bizarre Yeast Master, and that's the Chemist.
Like, I think they painted themselves into a corner a little bit with Chemist, because it's like, you know, they came up with this list of spells and like, well, man, gotta fill in the rest, right? Like, here's our fundamental components. Like, what do you even do about this?
Right. With, like, the combinations. And some of the combinations are just repeats. So, I should gain about 1 or 2 levels. Because I think 2 levels would give me enough health to survive Almagest. With no, with shell.
No shell?
With shell.
With shell, okay.
I have like 7.
It deals about 700, I think. So, yeah, I mean, you could actually almost survive it with shell on everyone.
The problem is the sap, I think, right now would actually, like, I'd survive it and be like, no!
Yeah.
And then fall over.
Yeah, no, I've definitely had that happen. Like, in particular, anytime I had a Dancer, that's basically what happened. Like, Dancer HP is very low.
Yep. Ooh, the Feast Master.
forgot to use a cottage, and I have no MP.
Oh shoot! I need to leave the cleft because I can actually go pick up Sildra and should do so.
Man, Air Knife Sildra is better than Bahamut.
Yeah, I'm not even
Just-
bothering to pick up Bahamut.
Like, just flat.
Now, I did the same thing there, where I have Silver and Air Knife, and I thought, oh, I won't bother with Bahamut. And then I got to Neo X-Death, and 2 of his parts ignored air damage.
Oh, oh right, random. Uh-oh.
Shit.
So, just a heads
Now,
up, that might
that's-
be a thing.
That's not a fair comparison. Come on.
But it's a true comparison because I'm also playing the random.
Hello. Okay. Yep. Okay, so randomizers, right?
Yes.
Every enemy absorbs bio. I remember that. What else?
I only have access to black.
The fucking dice are air damage.
Nice.
I swear, if I ever meet Abyss and him in life, I'm going to throw air dice at them. And be like, take that.
But yeah, okay. So I need to go pick up Sildra, which I went to try to do earlier, but the cutscene just didn't happen. So that was something.
No, 3 steps away and movers. Shit. This could be bad.
Movers.
Okay. Alright. Good. We made it. I think everyone still has, like, the equipment that I want them to have, so spending my last cottage. I should have saved and then used the cottage.
'Cause now
That would have made more sense, because if I wanted to, like, switch around my classes or anything.
Oh, yeah.
Well, whatever. Down the hatch. This is the refight that I wanted. Now that I know that, like, upping my level is a thing.
As you also know, but is worth saying for everyone else, if you do all of those level additions on the first phase, they stick for phase 2, much like the dance or the bard routines.
Right. I want to say max level is actually like 250.
No, Zephyrus is just the worst.
255.
Zephyrus is just the worst. I don't even understand what I'm expected to do in this fight.
Okay, Zephyrus, it is possible to run, but very difficult. It sucks. I believe she can be confused. She's not undead, unless she is.
You can... Is Zephyrus the one with the toad?
No.
No, it's just the tunneler.
Oh, okay. Never mind. That's the...
Yeah. Zephyrus summons monsters. It may also be worth noting that the monsters that she creates are unique to her.
Yes,
Like,
they're
they have
extremely powerful.
They're like souped up versions of whatever she's creating and have different levels and everything.
I dropped Faraga on your idiot head.
I think the 2 core parts of the FF5 experience are Xdeath asking Bartz if he even knows what the hell he's doing, and then showing up and going, I turned myself into a tiny splinter! Which, yeah, those are basically the, like...
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
How many?
So, the Action Man asks, is there a reason why Kaz is having a rematch with Neo X-Death? Not really. I didn't want, like, an entire other Fiesta just yet, and I did, like, after learning in the 11th hour that you could just straight add levels to your guy with chemistry. I'm like, oh my god, this could have gone so much better, even though I won the first time, which I still need to tell myself. It's like, Kaz, you didn't have to refight the dude. You did it, okay?
You keep referring to the fight like you lost it. Like, it's just
I
like...
know, because I feel like I lost. Because, like, look, I'm going in, I don't have the magic lamp. I forgot it. I didn't actually forget it. I went and picked it up and then went into the void and got killed by Omega and then forgot to re-pick it up. That's what actually happened. But even still, I don't have it. So I can't just erase the back half.
Right.
Or the back quarter.
Oh god, Zambo, did that still work?
It did, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to hope that that's like a... Like, not just random chance. And that is indeed going to stay that way.
Now, the thing I should say is that some of the cleft monsters that are usually immune to Odin were not.
Hey!
So, you know, I think I'll cast a spell and throw a spear, and instead it just ends the fight.
That is spicy. Did they give you experience?
Yeah, well, the cleft bosses I don't think do.
Well, the bosses don't, but I don't think the bosses will ever give experience, even in a randomizer, but
Yeah.
I was asking if, you know, maybe the randomizer had given them some of the, like, regular cleft monsters an experience value.
Let's see,
Just...
the one thing I did notice it on was the big sand crawler thing. Is that normally immune? Because it was not immune.
I actually don't think so.
I don't know.
Nah, I think you could. I think you can kill him. Like, you can even use geomancy to pull him into the sand, and he's just gone. It kind of rules.
Down into the sand.
All right. It's potion dragon fang, right?
Skull eater up for what?
For level? I thought it was just potion dragon fang.
I think so.
Let me waste a dragon fang finding this out.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh,
it'll work.
Thank you very much for the sub, Okumi. Also, Twitch subs exist. Yeah.
Twitch subs are known. Holy shit.
I've got subs, you've got subs, we both have subs.
Please sub to Slyo.
Yep.
Wait, I can't open this door.
Okay, that was called Dragon Power. That sounds good, right?
Yeah,
I like Dragon Power.
Dragon Power is it.
What's the bubble? Because I'm pretty sure I want that one too.
The doubler?
Yeah.
Elixir?
God. Okay.
Oh god, I just got back attacked by Skull Eater. Oh, it left.
Fine. It's fine. Perversely, I think I want to defend on my turn. This owner. It's like, I have all this stuff in my command, but nah.
Don't worry, Okumi. There will be I will have an emote. We have to hash it out. It's sort of the thing. Like I think the 3 or 4 of us need to we all need to figure out what emotes we're taking.
You need to coordinate and be like, okay, wait, who's doing what?
Right, because
which skull is whose?
Right, who gets SM skull and who, that sort of thing. So
yeah, confusing Zephyrus rules.
Thank you very much, Foul Mind, for the sub.
So thank you to whoever tipped me off on that. She did fail to banish herself twice, but apart from that, pretty good.
So based on you saying the words Odin, I'm going and picking up Odin.
It might work well.
Okay, another quick question. What does Hero Cocktail actually do? Like the straight up drink?
Same
drink.
That's also 10 levels.
Really?
Yeah, I think,
holy shit.
I'm pretty sure Hero Cocktail's 10 levels as well. Which is...
That's pretty good.
Yeah. Either that or Power Drink. I think it's
right.
But yeah, the so like your chemist can just do it naturally. Like that's another of like the plans if you don't have dragon things, so
I mean, no. We're not saying it's bad to have 4 distinct skull emotes. We're saying we have to make sure that we don't copy each other.
Right.
And have all 4 of the same emote with different names.
We have SM Skull 4 times,
Right? Like, we don't need that. That's fine.
Yeah, that's...
What if when the skulls are combined, they're very powerful?
Kabanaw does want Moxie for some ungodly reason.
He wants Moxie.
Oh, that foul substance.
He wants Moxie because he is certain that nobody will subscribe. Like nobody will subscribe for Moxie, so I alone will have this emote power. and he will be able to infect other people's streams with Moxie.
Yes. Moxie me up.
Alright. Oh dear, the music in this is is going so fast. Oh dear.
Okay. Alright, let me think. Phoenix Downs are pretty strictly limited. I'll just do it. Whatever. It's like Phoenix Down and, I don't know, Potion. That's probably fine.
Oh shit. Oh dear. Odin's timer goes... Oh dear. This is bad.
Why am I... How do you get that treasure in the pyramid that's after the mecha headroom? And it's like you go to one secret passage and then I hear a click when I go on the sand. I don't know if I'm describing it well.
Yeah, I don't know which one.
Okay,
It might be one you have to fall down a hole for.
I think I just want to get out of the dank pyramid. Or segment.
Oh my god, 0 seconds on the clock. No, no!
Oh my god.
You jerk!
Oh, no, no, no.
No!
This is it, he says, and dies, and then... Time's up. What? Shit. Oh my god, that was so much cooler than whatever is going on my screen.
Oh my goodness, I've been...
That was...
Oh man.
I've been robbed.
He definitely timer scammed you.
Yeah, I just got 0-0 timer scammed. Like,
There was like no smoke. Like he is at 0 life, but you're out. You
Yep.
have 0 the timer.
yep,
It has to be a victory. If it's a tie, it doesn't count.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so one thing that is quite bad in that fight is that Meteor, yeah, as Hazal says, Meteor is timer scamming myself in that fight.
Oh, because it takes time to cast.
It takes like 10 seconds to fully cast.
All right, let's see. Shaolin is up to like 5,000 on a regular attack and 10,000 on critical. That's probably good. Let me boost it a little.
We don't pay out on the if you die to the fadeaway Ultima, you know? I guess. Ugh. This is right. Aha.
I guess I have to kill Form 1 X-Death at some point.
So don't you don't want to like start it though, because Form 1 X-Death will just murder you. Like if you like try.
Oh no, yeah, little by little.
Yeah.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Yeah.
He has Meteo. I understand.
Yeah. To elaborate again for people in the zoo, if you're not familiar, once X-Death gets below, I think a quarter health, he'll just start casting Flare and Meteo. So
It's mad.
yeah,
Angry X-Death.
when you're killing X-Death, like you want to just take X-Death down very quickly in that last quarter.
Okay, another missed white hole. That's good for me. I think I've actually done all the levels I can do. That's interesting. Shit. Magus Rod. That's fine. Alright, everyone throws stuff at him. It's actually not impressive. This is kind of like the thing that I butted my head up against earlier, is that, like, yes, I have all these capabilities, and then, like, there's no damage at the end of the day. Like, oh, oops.
Oh.
So it was just a little embarrassing.
So much a game about holes.
Can't believe how badly I'm getting my butt kicked in the pyramid.
If you want to see level 5... Actually, I don't remember if in the one video Gnome did of it, he level 5 death all 4 pieces at the same time. But it rules, you can do that. You can just kill Neo X Death with the skull. It's very powerful.
Shit. X-Death was engulfed by the void, having taken 3 actions.
Oh.
Oh, Lord.
That rules.
I'm quite huge.
Ah, Needles has murdered me. I forgot Lamia Queen knows Needles.
Alright, 1 minute.
Statue. Exit.
X magic. Medio.
Maybe I just get my ass kicked in the pyramid and that's cool.
Quick.
Maybe I just want to get out of the pyramid as fast as I can. And I... God. I just... No, maybe I just chug more ethers. Maybe this is where I use up all my ethers.
It's a good place, too.
Maybe also I was a fool to go in with like 1 wizard, 2 physical attackers, and not 2 wizards, 1 physical attacker.
This is it! Alright. 11 seconds left on the clock. Easy.
Just like smoke more ethers. Can't even like dancing dagger to regain MP. 1 because I'm white mage, 2 because everything's undead.
Oh my god, Meteor causes so much lag
Yeah.
in the GBA version. I can't even.
I'm half remembering a fact. Wizard Staff doesn't does Wizard Staff boost wind?
It does, yes.
I think it boosts everything but water?
Yeah, water I remembered, but wind I wasn't certain on.
It does boost wind.
Okay, excellent. That's all I need.
Yeah, I was posting the same damage with that as with the air knife.
Okay. Let's switch over to Yoichibo, because Yoichibo gives like some agility just for having it on.
Wait.
Chicken knife's up to 115 for jumping chicken knife. That's not bad.
For remembering to lose.
Oh shit. What am I Potion turtle shell is what I was thinking of. I'm an idiot. Sure, I'll just blow an elixir here. It's fine.
One of the most...
Oh my god! He cast a rogue on me! The Titanic nerd! How dare you!
One of the most powerful mixes that I can recommend, if it ever comes up, is Phoenix Down Potion.
Just resurrection.
Resurrection is absolutely, again, MP restoring.
Right.
Oh, I can't exit from here? Oh. I think because I'm actually in a place.
You're in a town.
Yeah.
Cannot exit from a town.
Yeah, well, I can exit from the library because that's a dungeon, but this isn't the dungeon. So.
I found a good treasure. It's called Gold Hairpin.
That's the one you want. That is...
Hey, which component piece of X-Death casts Almagest? I think I can turn it off.
Bottom... right.
Let me see if I can do that.
Yeah, bottom right.
Oh, not with 1310 I can't. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, bottom
That's
right
not happening.
is Almageist, and top left is Grand Cross, I think.
Interesting. Whatever, I'll just kick him. It's fine. Like 5,000 damage.
Oh, sweet. I forgot. Right, you can just take that door. Okay, that's a lot better.
Fun fact. Almagest is a book about astronomy written by Ptolemy.
Oh. That is a fun
Yeah,
fact. I
that's
had fun learning that fact. Thank you for that.
I did not know that fact, so thank you.
If you could find an original copy of it, you'd be extremely powerful, because they don't exist.
Oh, is that the power that Neo X Death has? He is a
Check
tree.
out this cool book, and it's like, ow, 1600 to 700 damage. Okay.
He is a tree, so having a book would like make some sense. Wait, can I not buy Phoenix Downs? Can I not buy Phoenix Downs here? Okay.
Well, he did cast Almagest and immediately follow it up with Blizzaga, but nah. It's fine. I have to focus my Arogas on the backmost component because it has the most health. I don't have any like convenient ways to kill it, and the kick. It's the only part of Xset that's in the back row. So it's taking reduced damage from my kicks. Is there a game where the villain is a librarian? It's a very good question. Wow, Order of Ecclesia. That's going pretty deep on the lore.
Yeah.
I don't think he's really a librarian, more of just your garden variety cult leader.
Right.
Yeah.
No, seriously, where can I buy Phoenix Downs in the world?
Oh man, straight up flare. The dude wants me dead.
How about more? Yeah, let's check more. More might have Phoenix Downs over here.
Oop. Here's the Grand Cross. What do we got? I'm immune to some things. Let's see, this could very easily ruin me if I'm in, like, critical HP, death, zombie.
Yeah.
What do we got? Okay, Lena went to 1. It does not appear that Shaolin or Kryl had any status, and Ferris is now Berserk. What do I do about that? Ooh, what's the remedy? Spell and chemist.
That one I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, let me look that up. I think that's worth looking up.
That one is definitely one of those that's like good to have in the pocket.
Yeah, I might not have the stuff for it, but I will find out.
You, wizard, sell me Phoenix Downs. Thank you.
Oh my god. GameFAQs changed literally anything about itself.
Oh. Well, that's not helpful.
Interesting.
Oh, I probably didn't need to chug those ethers, because I don't fight a boss until I'm outside the pyramid. Well, that's 5 ethers.
Interesting.
That's fine. You made it through the pyramid. They kept you going.
No, I mean, like, I got to the final room,
Oh.
chugged 5 ethers, and triggered the cutscene.
Well, that's 5 ethers. The pyramid has exacted its toll. Like,
Pyramid tax. Here, drink this. I'm gonna try and beat up Melusine and then call it a night.
I'm gonna test Odin out on just every enemy I find.
I will cast Odin on every enemy I see, and they are cut in half more often than they are not, so I will never stop.
Oh geez, Turtle Shell Phoenix down? I don't know if that's worth it.
Like a death is better than that most of the time.
Right? Like, why don't I just kill Ferris? And then, like, resurrect her? Because I think that would be better than... Whatever, she'll just stay berserked. Okay. Yep. more kicks.
Oh, well, that's a fight that Odin just kills. Yeah, yeah, that does exist. The encircle, or
Yeah, memory erased. Hell yes.
I can't remember. Is Melusine sleepable?
I don't think she's sleepable.
Usable for certain.
You can confuse her.
Okay, I'm just trying to think if I can like scumbag her into saying in her first form.
Confusing.
I mean, yeah, that'll do that until I think you can blind her too. That'll do that until she punches herself for 0 because her defense is so high. But yeah, if you blind her too, then she'll miss and then will not stop being confused.
Alright.
Okay, so picking up Odin, pretty good for leveling up here. I just need to. I want to get enough 2 levels here so that I have enough experience or like HP to take the hit on the chin and not just fall over dead to it. So maybe 3 levels. This is really easy.
Laws of the universe mean nothing!
Yeah.
I was hoping to kill X-Death before that happened, but apparently I couldn't.
Oh, whoops, I should be floated. That was a mistake. I paid dearly for it.
Welcome to Quake 1, son.
Yeah. Let's, Time to leave the cleft. Nothing went wrong here. Don't know what you're talking about.
This is probably needlessly cautious on my part, but I'm gonna quick into, like, having resurrected my time/blue mage, I'm gonna quick into haste and mighty guard on myself, just in case that needs to happen.
I love
Seems safe.
Quick is so good. Okay, let's float the party because I can float the party.
Alright, and then we eat the library.
Library is too powerful. Have to eat it.
Too many books.
It's gotta go in the hole.
Nothing else we can do.
Just gotta put it in the garbage box.
Well, that's why X-Death has the
Like,
book.
if you ever see, like, an X-Death shopping list, it just goes, like, put it in the hole, put it in the hole, put it in the hole. Like, to do, put it in the hole.
Dumb things I gotta put in the hole today.
Ha! And then, like, they're on the rare occasion where something special happens, it's, fetch the giant mirror.
Yes.
Oh, Odin's not 100% to do the thing. Oh.
He is not. So.
Ah, man! Ned got one last Grand Cross in, which is to say, the second one. This might actually be dead.
Okay, maybe
good.
actually, like, doing this then isn't
Okay.
actually as effective as I'd like.
Let's see, Lena's old, Chella and Kryler are apparently nothing. Ferris got turned to stone. That kind of makes me wonder.
I don't know a spell that inflicts blind.
And wouldn't you know it, like, the back component, even though I was focusing some of my damage on it, the back component is the only one that's alive.
Yep.
Underscoring just how criminally idiotic it was for me to not go pick up the magic lamp. Okay, it's dead too, whatever.
You got
Let's
it.
just slap the stupid boss out of the face. That's what should have happened the first time.
What does Melusine start weak to again?
Fire. You can probably crack like 3 fire rods over her face if you
Yeah,
have.
I don't have any rods, but I do have Firaga.
Then
that's a rough.
yeah, that's essentially the same thing. Yeah, that was much cleaner. Didn't even use any like Phoenix Downs. Man.
Old lowers your level.
Oh, I don't need a screenshot. I already like won and reported my victory.
Yeah,
This
is
that's
fight
fine.
2.
I could, I guess, register for another in case I do. Cause like, really, I had 2 easy goes. So it would not be that bad to like do yet another one.
It's true.
If I can spell my own name.
Bart.
Yeah, okay, so that's something. I don't think I'm gonna play any more fun. I might. Actually. So okay, what do you guys think? What kind of run should I do for Fiesta number 3?
So you did pure chaos last, right? That was your.
I did, and that turned out to be not that chaotic, I guess. Like I mean, come on, my jobs in order were monk, blue mage, time mage, chemist.
Yeah.
Like, I cannot imagine a more powerful party. Like, if you wanted me to... if you said, Kaz, hey, what 4 classes would you most like to take into a Fiesta and just, like, have that? I would probably tell you monk, blue mage, time mage, chemist, because you can do anything. Right?
Let's see.
You get counter kills. You can do quick leak. You have blue mage, so you have skulls. Like,
Yeah.
holy shit. Why monk? Because of counter kills. And that skips
Counterattack and scales very well with levels from your chemist.
Yes, as I hope I just demonstrated with the thing.
So Ferris, I
But
think,
yeah.
is just maxed out white mage,
Mm.
which gets us. No, wait, no, that's just time 5 because she.
Hey, buddy. Oh, Shack Tool. Shack Tool also wants to play. He wants to play Final Fantasy V.
That's right, because I switched the sisters around.
You have like a no 750 you can do.
Yeah, like if you just wanted to like take blue mage out of my hands finally, that would be okay. I would also have like a decent chance to be able to use shields, which is one of the things that I feel like I need whenever I do these.
Yeah. When you were
It's just-
saying your chosen classes, I almost want to say blue mage twice, like just.
Like, oh, you know, blue. Well, I mean, without something like monk, you're kind of at a loss for what the damage outlet actually is. I mean, unless you want to grind up a bunch of items just so you have like MP.
If you do level up on the blue mage and then air knife, air 3 like that's like 4,000.
That's okay. I was getting 5,000 out of my kicks.
I know.
Like, out of my kick damage, my friend. That's unreasonable. That's so good.
So with Melusine down, that's what I promised to end the stream. So this stream is over.
Yeah.
Take care,
Thank you for
Medibot.
telling me.
Yeah.
I thought it was Thunder that she was weak to, so thank you for correcting.
I'm so sorry, my dude. Let's see, I don't necessarily want like a challenge run. But like no 750 sounds about right. I don't think I want 5th job. 5th job is like saying, oh, I just want to have to grind
Grind more.
AP at some point.
That's actually the reason I don't like the staggered tiers one, because that also is just like I'm grinding AP a bunch.
Hey, apparently I could do pure chaos no 750 or like popular run no 7. What is that? What is popular run?
Popular?
Yeah, popular run is one of the drop-down options. Let me see. Oh no! Popular run changes it to all jobs. Let me see if I can learn about this. Help me learn.
You have to equip.
Okay.
learning.
Players will be assigned jobs weighted towards the more popular jobs as voted during the spring voting session. Well, that sounds like the opposite of what I want, because I love the garbage jobs. Like,
You want like
Monk, Berserker, Beastmaster, Dancer. Like that's apparently my party. Interesting.
Oh, that was a fight.
Although, okay, so the last 2 times through, I absolutely used rods a whole bunch. So maybe taking that tool out of my hands would be interesting.
Here's a question.
What's that?
Do you just have a set of 4 classes you want to use? Like, is that something you're looking specifically to do, or is it like...
That is a question. Like, I could just do it,
Right.
and not, like, register or anything.
Okay, let's not... don't touch the robot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Do not touch the robot.
Don't touch the robot. Did you touch the robot?
I'm about to pass by the robot.
I mean, okay, honest to God, I kind of want, like, chemist and 3 berserkers. Like, I want to see...
That's...
The
I don't think
What
you
is-
actually want-
Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
I want to see what, like... Oh man, chat vote on classes. I don't think there are enough total classes
Or
for enough
maybe
total chat.
each of us, like, I pick one of your classes,
Ooh.
Slyo picks one of your classes.
Okay, like the blind auction of classes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I have a class.
And
in
then,
mind.
as long as you don't talk to each other, I think that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so Zambo, are you still here?
I am.
Okay, excellent. So I'm gonna do a fake Fiesta.
Yes.
No randomizer or anything, and GBA version.
So how should I communicate?
Each one of you 3, you are going to send me a DM with the chosen class, and then
through Discord or?
through Twitter is fine.
Yeah.
I think that's clean. We do need Gnome to like DM me
Yeah.
the final job. I think.
Well, I
that-
mean,
Well, okay, then Gnome gets,
you're not gonna,
gets the
you're
Earth
not gonna
Crystal.
get. I mean, you're not
Oh,
gonna
he
get
gets the Earth
Crystal
Crystal.
today.
Oh my god! I'm gonna be stuck with freelancers for so long.
No,
No,
are
we got-
we
if
giving
you
you
all-
jobs from anywhere, or are you trying to go, like,
A
in the
specific-
normal crystal?
No, not any order. Like any of the jobs, any of the
Okay.
like beer, like freelancer, mime, whatever. Like I'll make it work. Is Gnome online? I feel like he should be a good 4th
Yeah. Let's...
for that. But if he's not, then I think I'll just have to pick one myself, or like have one at random or something.
I mean, you could turn around and have Rosella name a job.
That's true. That's true. Okay. Well, at the very least, you 3 need to DM me jobs from Final Fantasy V.
Okay. I'm gonna... One second.
Is it on Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter's fine. It's what I would prefer. Okay. I'll be back in a minute.
All right.
I have assigned a job.
I have assigned well, I actually assigned a hierarchy of jobs with a, like, if this is a duplicate. But,
Oh, I didn't even...
well, I figured if I'm doing that, then that'll avoid it all. Anyway, you know, like, that's fine.
Yeah, we're probably not all going to pick the same one.
Or are we?
5 minutes later. How did you all pick the same one? I told you not to talk to each other.
Yeah. I can kill one. One of these? Yeah.
Sure. No problem.
Oops. I am aware that Kaz would likely not mind dupes, but I put it in there anyway, as I had ideas. So.
Ideas can be dangerous.
It's true. I need to run. I am so happy to exit.
I didn't really appreciate that spell until this Fiesta. But,
Same. I've had Time Mage before, but I think the last time I had Time, I actually had Thief to go with it. So... Alright, I have to go beat up Azul Magia, and then auto-win against... Catastrophe.
Catastrophe, yeah. I expect Catastrophe is mostly the same. No promises about Azul Magia, though.
Yeah. The Azul Magia, I'm just going to do my game plan, which is X Magic Meteor.
Rocks? More rocks.
Ooh, I think I ended up doing that plan because I think Azul Magia absorbed wind in my version.
Ooh.
Which was my first plan.
But yeah, like X-casting Meteor. Oh! Alright, that's... Azul Magia has defense against Meteor. That's... scary? Yeah, Azul Magia must have like some innate damage reduction.
I mean, it's still posting some numbers.
Yeah. Well, it's posting real numbers, it's just not like the...
It's just not, 5,000 to cast, like some other times. Oh, I noticed you have Golem.
Yeah, I picked up Golem.
I went to do that, but I got a soft from the fight. So that was randomized a bit.
I must have got lucky there. The jump just hit for how much? 5,000?
Wait to jump. Jump is an element? Uh-oh.
Well played.
Away you go.
Well played.
Got that skull.
I guess I'm gonna go get one level.
That's pretty good plan.
Yeah, well, your opponent was playing Final Fantasy V too.
Yeah. I didn't even think about it. Like, that should have been on my mind. I knew there was a reason I said I wanted to get to level 26. I just didn't, mentally remember it. 26
is good. 26 is better than 25.
Yeah.
Why is 26 better than 25?
Sometimes
Is it because it's
26
one
is better.
bigger? Maybe?
Sometimes 26 is better than 30, though.
Yeah.
Sometimes numbers are different from other numbers. Sometimes the wizard goes to the store, buys a gallon of milk, chugs it, and then turns all your party members inside out.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it means to be a wizard.
That's fine. I don't think I have too much, like, I need to do to get to... Oh! Or this fight's just gonna murder me. Exit, please.
Oh, yeah, that looked,
Yeah, the ambush.
back attacks.
Yeah. Bypass this robot.
I like how you're willing to do this little robot dance every time. That's
It is done.
Okay.
I have classes.
Okay.
I'm gonna be freelancer for a while. It looks like. Oh, actually, I'm not. Okay, so let me see if I have sprites for all
was gonna
these.
say-
I might not.
Did my conditions give you a...
Yeah, your conditions gave me a wind crystal job.
I figured that it was very likely that my first choice was duplicated. So that was...
Yeah, which I'm fine with. Like,
I know, which...
I end up with this class a lot. Let me.
Right. I think we had this
Look
exact
here.
discussion after you left of like, oh, did I need to put that there? Kaz won't mind. Well, I mind, but won't.
Okay.
So... I did, so I walked into Azumagia, and, my party's level 25.
Ouch!
So,
Oh shit!
the best part was that he kind of slow rolled it.
yeah.
He let the fight just sort of happen for a while. He was like, okay, that's enough. And just bloop.
Okay. New game! Doing it. I don't know how far I'm gonna go with this, but my first job is Knight! Which... Oh, the ability to run from things, though. Like, do I need the Brave Blade?
No one needs the Brave
There's-
Blade.
Do I need the Brave Blade? Oh, there's so many bad fights in the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Huzzah can link the flowchart, if it helps.
There's a flowchart?
Yeah, there's a good flowchart for,
Oh, goodness.
if you should, go for the Brave Blade or not. It may or may not assist you.
Does casting exit or whatever add to your flee counter?
Absolutely, yes.
Oh my god.
I have four. They collaborated with each other, and I have 4 jobs.
Yeah, I say you, Huzzah, because you're the person who I think linked it the first time I saw it, so...
Huh. Yeah. Like, is it just, should I go for the Brave Blade arrow point? No. I think that's correct logic. Like, I'm not opposed to a Brave Blade run where I just never run from anything, but I think that's more a personal time thing. Like,
Yeah...
I do kind of like, if I'm gonna Fiesta, I'm gonna stream, and if I'm gonna stream, I'm gonna have to move. If I want to move, I'm gonna have to run from some things. Like, let's be perfectly clear.
Oh, I might have made a mistake with the number of cabins I have. That's fine. How close am I to 26? 1 or 2 more fights. Omega. Oh god. It's coming! No. I didn't know Omega could just corner you. Jeez.
Yeah! He's got some moves.
I'm not touching the robot.
Let's see. What else can I tell you about my classes? I cannot use MP.
Okay.
I can tell you that. MP is absolutely useless. Oh my god. I'm not gonna have to worry about shields? That's good, I guess. I could, many powerful shields await. I'm just gonna have to, like, tough it through the entire game.
You've got Knight.
I do have Knight. That's known so far. God. Okay. Man, Knight. No, this is fun. This is fun. It's an angle that I had not considered.
Well, I'm glad you approve.
Yeah. I also like how because we did it all through DMs, like only I know what my jobs are, and each one of the 4 of you knows exactly one of my jobs.
Mm-hmm. Well, whoa.
Okay. Fine.
This is starting to sound like a computer problem.
It's like more like a game theory thing. It's like, okay, you know.
Yeah.
This person knows one of the jobs. Yeah, chicken. Okay. Specifically because I'm on the GBA version, Chicken Knife is just better.
Yeah.
Than Brave Lead.
Do you? I guess one of the questions would be like, does your class loadout contain a good way to make use of Chicken Knife?
No, it does not.
Okay. You should sell cabin.
Call me money. Me and my Choco just go wherever the trail leads us. Money. Did someone give me Samurai? Have I just given away some of the answer? Or maybe I just love the name Money.
Hey, just Money's a good name.
Like, hey, call me Cash. I don't need magic points. Only Moogle points.
God. I have more Moogle points than I have Gil. I have more Moogle points than I have levels. I have more Moogle points than I have MP. I have like 20,000 Moogle points.
Moxie points.
My name is Cash. Oh my god. You'd have to be... I would have to be pretty smashed before I would say, my name is Cash, and this is Spyro's Skylanders Adventure.
God, Kaz!
Alright,
No!
children. It's time to put your figure on the portal of power.
The Portal Master.
Portal Master.
Portal Master.
How could I forget Portal Master? How could I, of all people, forget Portal Master as a term for
Kaz,
child?
I'm so sorry about
Human child.
Skylanders.
It's okay, we'll still do it. we'll still do it at some point. No one will
I'm
even
sorry
know when
about
it's
a lot
coming.
of things. Skylanders is one of them.
Someday.
That's totally understandable. I think what you mean to say, Abyss Hunted, is drinking is not Portal Master Shafe. My name is Cash. Oh no, there's a dog. Hey, puppy! Okay, so I think what I actually want to do for tonight is get the air crystal,
Mm-hmm.
get night, and then be like on my way. You know, like, you know, I've got like night, I've got my first class, and then like the rest of the mysteries can unfold from there. Wait, there's an item at the meteor?
There's a phoenix down at the right.
Oops. Yep, I did not get that. Wow. Oops.
Wait,
Early flail.
this fan here is called Bartandles.
Bart Andals. Oh yes, Bartandalus.
Yeah.
Known fan?
FF5 enemy.
I guess that's better than like Bold Anders. Yo, if you have Night Ninja, can you have a shield in both hands? Be like, yo, Genji shield, Aegis shield, come at me, bro.
God, that is one of my favorite setups in Bravely Default.
Oh my god.
It's so
That
good.
setup is completely fucking broken in normal difficulty, and I think still broken in hard difficulty. I don't actually know. It depends on how much Narendi you have.
It really does depend on how much Narendi you have around, which, like, can vary, but it's pretty.
Because like that's the thing that got me about it. It's like I unlocked that and I'm like, oh man, this would be really cool, and you know I equipped it and got smashed, and I was on hard difficulty, and on normal difficulty it's like, oh, I am just invincible to harm. Oops. Oh my god. Have I done a full dual wield shields Dark Souls run yet? What a preposterous question.
You can do
Well,
that. In 2, there's the 2 shields that match up. There's like the left-hand shield and the right-hand shield in Dark Souls 2.
Oh, I never knew that.
Like, there's.
But I mean, why would I know any given fact about Dark Souls 2?
Right. There's like an enemy you run into in the crypts, like before you fight Bell Knight. I forget his name, starts with a V. But
So what does he look like or wield?
he wields a giant bell mace and uses the power of dark halfway
Ooh,
through the fight.
ooh, is he like really tall?
Yeah, incredible.
And has a bunch of like columns in his arena?
6 columns in his arena or so. And
Yeah.
and behind him is the king. But in that place, there's a place where you like run into like what looks like a wall, but it's just 2 people holding 2 giant shields, both of them.
Yeah, I remember that vaguely.
Yeah, so those shields are a thing you can get.
Huh.
So you can have left-hand shield, right-hand shield, and just have these really tall, invincible shields.
Now, I remember that one summon who was like, yo, I've got 2 shields, I'm really cool, and then he would die instantly
Yes,
and not do anything.
that was, yes.
Yeah, okay. Are we are we on the same page
We
here?
are on the same page here, 100%.
Okay. Pretty sure I summoned that guy more than once.
Super.
I would like forget that person's name, summon them on accident, and then be like, oh,
Right.
Jobu sort of looks like it's wringing its hands menacingly.
Man, nothing but a shield is a way to make Pinwheel a fight. I guess I would have to finally learn how to dodge anything that Pinwheel does. Crystal magic weapon on Bone Wheel shield. That sounds like a life goal too. Maybe I should not be playing Final Fantasy V.
Yeah, what if Dark Souls is the thing?
What if I were playing a Dark Souls Fiesta?
Dark Fiesta.
I'm joking. The next Dark Souls that I play is going to be Dark Souls 3, and everyone in the chat is going to be restricted to saying only soapstone messages.
Yes. We've created a tool to help with this.
We've created a couple tools actually. There's two halves to this. There's the low trek bot who will enforce the rules, and there's an entire webpage that helps you abide by the rules. So it's like it's both sides.
And they fit
help
together like
and
a
a-
left-handed shield and a right-handed shield.
Oh my God, Zambo. That's exactly it.
Zambo, have you ever been told that you have incredible comedic timing? Because you have incredible comedic timing.
Thank you.
Good. Which, for some reason, reminds me that we still need to rework the color black in your cube. Slyo.
Yeah, I have that set aside. Hell, I actually have my cube like sorted for that reason, so that I can do that for red and such as well.
Yeah. I know for a fact that black needs it, but I don't know as firsthand if red does.
The thing is that like the other colors might need it in order to work better with like so that everybody's on par. I don't know.
Kind of depends, right? Like,
right.
You can't really make two changes at once.
Yes.
Because then, if you do, do you really know if it was like one thing or the other thing that you did right?
Which.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Good.
Like,
to know.
okay, so that one Shining game where I had like, what was it? Bone Splitter and Tangle Wire. then I felt like I was in control of the game. But you could have a 1-1 with no text,
And that would
plus Bone Splitter plus Tangle Wire, and be in control of the game, right? So, is that really anything?
Foulmind, I don't have an updated list. The last actual list that I've typed out is something like 2.5 years old. So I need to update that. Oh boy, I really want it. So I just had a level 2 old cast on me. I really want to just fall over to level 5 death right now. Kill me.
That would be
I want the boss to pull out the combo.
Yeah, we can do math too.
God, I haven't fought... Of all the bosses in all of FF5, I think Azelbagi is the one that I have not fought fair in the longest amount of time. Like Ned, you kind of ultimately have to fight fair. He's just got too many hit points.
Yeah.
They're like two. If you have like Break Blade, then you can like take care of 2 of the pieces without doing anything really. But you still have like 50,000 hit points to grind through, and no real help.
Yeah, you can. There are a couple ways of making it easier, but there's no way to just outright say like, I have solved the fight. That's just not
right.
Option.
It's like, I do the thing, and then he's gone. Well, have you, though? I guess Time Wizard could do it if you're willing to wait, like, 4 straight hours.
True.
Which, by the way, is an exploit that still exists in the GBA version if you don't want to ever fight Neo X Death, you can do the quick leak kill, and yeah, he'll be gone, and then you win. But that doesn't fly for Fiesta, so eh.
Right, because you need the screenshot of Neo X Death dying. Okay, so I need to equip somebody with the... Where's my reflect ring? There's wall ring. So I need to equip somebody with wall ring, and then I just need to float one person. So the person with the wall ring is now floated. The next boss fight is now solved. We talk about solved boss fights. Here's one of them. So, Catastrophe here, which actually has the correct name, interesting, is just going to be taking one action the entire fight.
Sorry, Catastrophe.
Yeah, I do not need to do anything. Ooh, absorbs wind.
Yeah, like, Bard is an alternative way to gain, like, arbitrary amounts of stats within a single fight. And that's kind of a thing that... I feel like the system of Final Fantasy V was not meant to deal with very well. And that's why it kind of seems broken in half whenever you do shit like that.
Like, a lot of your damage is tied directly to, like, when you can just alter the things that just directly alter your damage that much. It's... You just die to Odin? No, you just get the spear from Odin. That's fine. Oh, well, you do just die to Odin, it's just in a different way.
Odin, the killer.
Yeah, you got another pinwheel.
Sooner or later, everything dies to Odin.
Like, here's the other thing. Like, it's not only dumb what happens when you can futz with your own level, but what happens when you can futz with your opponent's level also.
Yeah.
That's like... That's... It's kind of a level beyond. Like, oh, you know, my level is whatever I say, your level is whatever I say. Yeah.
And then,
the basic means by which the game calculates everything. Sure.
You're so great. Smooch. And then the frog gets the smooch. I've preemptively frogged my party.
Oh, that fight was trouble for me.
Halicarnassus?
Yeah.
What did he have going for him?
When I casted a spell, it retaliated for 7,000 damage. You know, and an amount of damage. Which is when I went back to get Golem and found out that the encounter just dropped soft instead of the Golem summon.
Yikes. Alright, Halicarnassus, let's do this. I hope that I don't have that. Right, come on. Alright, we are all toted. Let's just spend Meteo and see what happens.
Alright. I have attained a level of brown that I feel is appropriate for the ultimate loadout of this party. And now I'm going to fight Wing Raptor and hold the attack button and watch him topple over. All 4 of my freelancers have broadswords, and that's all it takes.
Yep.
Oh no! Breathwing! Ouch! 13 damage! Wow! I like how the heads-up display of the game has the space for like 7 digits worth of your like party's health, as if that was ever going to happen. It's like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna get to like over 1 million hit points, I'm sure. It's like this is EVE Online, right? We're just, you know, whatever spreadsheet you want.
Oh, right. That was a dumb move. Don't do that. I use Sildra against Halicarnassus. Don't do that.
Oh, did it respond with some amount of damage?
Yeah, that's actually part of how Halicarnassus works from memory. Like, if you summon against Halicarnassus, you get that counterattack and just die. It's like the one thing that Halicarnassus has that, like, makes sense. Or, like, that is, like, a...
Yeah, I mean, like,
mechanic.
He leads with frogging your party. He has Holy in his back pocket.
Yeah.
That's all I know about it.
Yeah. Hate summons is on the list, it just doesn't come up very often because we very rarely use summons, and even if we do, like, this is this is a single target
The
fight.
couple of times that I did get Summoner, I was just like, Hwah! Like, Hadouken, and yeah. It felt pretty good. Holy shit.
Was that 9,266?
Yes.
That was exactly 9,266 damage from the spell Holy, which, like, if you have White Mage, you can do that kind of thing to Cleft bosses too, because they're basically all weak to Holy. But, yeesh.
Yeah. Holy is a powerful spell, and this is the game teaching you that. Oh, Iron Giant and 3 Death Claws. Dimension. Exit.
Welcome to the pain.
I'm leaving.
That's all from me.
Ooh.
Good luck with Fiesta.
Thank you. Oh, a randomizer for all 3 DS Castlevanias. Huh. I do not know the DS Castlevanias nearly as well as I know Aria.
Well,
They all have very kind of complicated maps.
Yeah. Like, I've played Portrait all the way through, but I don't know if I could tell you very much about, like, the maps or anything like that.
well, I mean, Portrait has a lot of teleports. So it's like at some point you're in the hub world, and then you have teleports to all the different, like, individual walled off worlds. Then you're in a pyramid, and some kind of lady charms Jonathan, and then you're fucked. And that's Portrait of Ruin.
Yep. And then you throw a pie at Richter's face.
You throw a pie at Richter's face, or equip some very sharp high heel shoes, and kick his head for like 45 straight minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so everyone's a knight. Everyone's a knight. Oh yes.
Alright, time for Twintania.
How many shields do I have, like, in total? 1. Okay. I understand. Should I even bother with leather shield? Like, should I be honest with myself here? How much does leather shield actually help?
I think 10% or whatever.
Right, so 1 in 10 times it literally does anything, and then What if I want to be a Galoof this time around? I'll just run around as a Galoof.
Alright, Twintania.
Do you have Death?
Nope.
Do you have a Coral Ring?
Yep.
That's good.
I don't have a party, so that's...
Ouch.
Ooh. Do you have Shoat?
No.
Ah.
Man.
I have X Zone.
Hold on, you have the magic lamp, right?
Odin?
So you could like either Odin or Shoot when he's charging for Mega Flare, I think. Technically.
Let's try that. Oh, I didn't recharge the lamp.
Okay.
Well, that's fine. That means Shoat should be soon. Cause
Yes. Good.
So it's just to make sure. So it goes Sildra, then God, we showed in this. I think it's 6. I want to say 6.
Yeah, that's tough. God, I don't know the order.
Well, Carbuncle will help you get to Shoat. I mean, it'll keep you alive long enough to...
It's
make
true.
it.
It's true. Incidentally, like, your Kara seems pretty goddamn invulnerable to what
Yeah.
Quintania is doing.
Magic lamp FF5. I just need to make sure. I want to say it's the 6th item, 6th summon in there. No, it's the 5th. Good thing I checked, because the 6th is Golem. So Carbuncle is next. So now the magic lamp is on show.
Okay, I guess that means that you'll have to, like, leave and then come back.
That's fine, I can just do that.
I mean, I guess it's good that you learned that it was not recharged now
Yeah.
and not at X-Death.
This is, this is much better than if it was at X-Death. Anyway, goodbye, Twintinia. Yeah,
Charging up for Giga Flare. Oops, I'm dead.
Larg.
Victory!
I am very happy that I got to learn that my magic lamp wasn't recharged, because that could have been very bad.
Yes.
So I need to revive I need to revive Lena so that Lena can use exit and we can just leave.
Okay, so speaking of Nintendo DS Castlevanias and the randomizers thereof, I don't immediately apprehend what kind of properties of those games you could randomize to keep me interested in them. Because, like, they all suffer from the same essential problem of being just grindy. So it's not like you could find something that's very powerful early on and use that to your advantage, or like craft an interesting combination of things that you, for some reason, can find in a randomizer that you couldn't find in like the regular game. They're all just sort of like samey throughout. So I don't like what does randomizing actually do for those?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was leading into when I was talking about the maps. I mean, Aria is really good with the randomizer, in large part just because, you know, the abilities you need to traverse that you have to find are jumping higher than normal and occasionally sliding.
But like, Order of Ecclesia is a straight line for 2/3 of the damn game.
Yeah, and like getting an ability, getting something strong sooner isn't really going to change that.
And even in Order, getting something strong because of how the damage formula in that game works, like, isn't actually that strong. But Because, like, it was something that is strong in some circumstances, all of a sudden you're like, oh, whoops, this is bladed weapon type and not weakness. Like, you're not doing any damage anymore.
Yeah, and even the other two games that are not quite as linear still have very strong pathing and more substantial keys.
Yeah.
So
Order has the option to open all the maps.
Oh.
Okay, so I can just go in a different straight line? I don't know. I have a very pale opinion of Order of Ecclesia. I think that not only, like, among Castlevania games is it somewhat poor, I think it's just sort of, like, bad in general. I don't think it's a very good game to play. But I've played it through. Like, I played it through pretty recently, didn't I?
Yes, I was there for that whole thing.
Yeah, I don't think it's even fun. Like, apart from good, it's sort of like, oh, okay, you know, you finally get to the castle. Okay, great. Hey, here's a boss who deals exclusively dark damage. Do you have the one thing that turns this off? No? Okay, well...
Oh God!
You're in for a fight, I guess. He has more black than you, so he is the Blackmore. That's just a fact. Sorry.
yeah, the one thing I remember about your playthrough was just that centaur boss and it having some preposterous amount of health. And
He has a ton of health, and
Like,
you can't
you
even
like
damage his main health most of the time. But I honestly think that that's one of the better conceived bosses of the entire game.
Yeah.
Because at least with that one, it feels like you're really doing something, right? Like, so many times in, like, JRPGs or Metroidvanias or whatever, the boss that you're facing is some gigantic thing, and you're just sort of sending a number at it and saying this works, and that has some kind of, like, fundamental disconnect in your head, right? Because it's like, how could I possibly, like, harm something that's that big? But with the centaur boss, you're not dealing damage to him directly. You're crippling him so that you can hit the vulnerable parts. It's sort of the Shadow of the Colossus thing. You know, you can't just, like, swing your sword at the Colossus. You have to find the magical weak spot by climbing him. Which sounds horribly reductive, even though I love the shit out of that game.
well, let me rephrase what I meant then, is that's the boss I remembered. There's the entire rest of the game that I watched you play too.
Okay, fair. You're right. That boss absolutely did have something to it.
Every other there were a lot of bosses. The thing I remember about bosses is Sierra said, a fine boss that happens to have too damn much HP. That second half applies to every single boss in the game.
Like, I was seriously, like, dealing as much damage as I fucking could and optimizing and, like, doing all the, like, even the miniature optimizations that I'm pretty sure they didn't account for, like, land cancel into backdash cancel into attack again, and like... Also, is Carl Boss kicking my ass? What is this? Oh my god, I'm going to die to Carl Boss?
Have somebody use guard.
I am going to party wipe to Carl Boss. What?
This is what Order of Ecclesia does to us.
Yeah. I talked too much about Carl Boss, and now... Jesus, did I even save the game? I didn't. Oops. Well, okay, we get to watch Wing Raptor again. Carl Boss is really powerful, okay?
You would have been fine if that was Crayclaw.
I would have. Like, at the same level and everything. My god.
Oh,
I
no.
died to Carl Boss. Okay, so what I've learned from this is, 1, do not insult Carl Boss. 2, actually buy equipment, you idiot.
I don't need shields. Do I, like...
Okay. Maybe I need shield.
Hubris.
Seriously though, he's supposed to go for like Maelstrom instead of physical attack a little more than that, so I don't know what's up. I'm actually not going to speed up. Oops.
Yeah,
Hold on.
that is what we say. Pride comes before the fall.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh-huh. Okay.
Oh, sweet. Aegis blocks. I'm always a fan of Aegis blocks.
Alright, I think going to do the moment.
Okay.
Understood.
I might
Order of Ecclesia. I don't want to think about
hang
that
out in
game
the
again.
call for a bit longer, but
That's fair. That's fair.
Oh, alright, so at this point I'm walking through the cleft to the end of the game. Should I just Neo X stuff? Like, do I even really want to Necrophobe? Not especially.
well, I mean, if you have dual cast and summon, you kind of have the fight in the bag.
Well, I have dual cast. Again, well, I have dual cast, comma, and summon. I can't dual cast summon.
Oh, alright.
Just because of characters. I guess I could switch it so that I'm dual casting as a summoner, but
I mean, even regular casting summoner, if you're that takes care of the barriers pretty quick.
All 2 DS Castlevanias.
I found
Oh my god.
like it's been a little while, but like recently, like this was months ago, so I can still say recently. But I found my copy of Portrait of Ruin and just kind of like popped it in and was trying to play that game, and I had forgotten every single like fact about playing it. Like, not only do I have very few facts about the game in my brain, but like there was no like, you know, like, oh, it'll just come back to you and you start. No, nothing came back. I'm like, how the hell do I play this? I load up a save and it's right before the final boss, and I'm like, what the hell do I even have access to? The Dawn randomizer auto-completes the glyph thing. Oh. Alright. So you don't have to fight death times 1.6 or whatever?
See, I don't know if I'm on board with that, because holy shit, when I fought death in that game, I was like, oh my god, what's happening? And then, like, I finally killed him, and then the glyph thing popped up, and I'm like, oh, shit, oh my god, oh shit, and I, like, failed it the first time, and I'm like, oh no! It was so good. I loved that part. I loved that experience. You can turn the glyphs on, okay, you can still have them.
I can understand that on a randomizer because I don't know how doing the glyphs would work with, like, a mouse. That seems like
I mean,
an
you
extra level of
okay? Yeah, you
difficulty.
basically have to like put the controller down and suddenly like mouse out.
Right, and also, like, I think the other thing is if you're doing a randomizer, and you were doing the glyphs, you would effectively always fail the first glyph because, like if you do bosses out of order, it's like, well, what glyph do I have for this? Like, oh, this is supposed to, like, or does it care about that, or does it care about, like, what glyph you have?
Wait, does it randomize the glyphs? That's just turn into some indecipherable scribble?
That would be pretty fun too.
You're fighting flying armor, and you get given the, like, 6-point glyph to finish.
I'm thinking just like random lines, so it's like...
The glyph turns into drawing different dogs.
Yep, only 2 knights because I forgot to turn everyone into knights. That's the reason.
More often than not, the reason.
Money. Power of money.
So once
Power of dog.
Once I touch this here, I'm gonna touch this save point. I'm gonna use a cabin, and then I'm gonna save and load, and see if I can. I haven't tried to do like my walking path on the SNES, so I don't know if that like seeding the random number thing that I like to do works.
Alright, back to fucking Carl Boss. Which, what the hell? Knight is way more powerful than White Mage, so, like, what did I do wrong? Apart from, like, maybe I should have used a potion at some point. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Steam has popped up. Get out of here, Steam. Randomize big picture. Don't.
Oh, you
God,
middle
Steam!
button, middle
Stop
button.
it!
You hit the middle
Don't do
button.
big picture mode on me. What nonsense is that?
It's something that should be disabled by default, but for some reason it's not. If you hit the middle button on any controller, Steam will read that as start the big picture mode, which nobody actually wants.
The Reaper's curse.
Death to all money.
Money.
Gilgamesh, please stop it.
So at this point, if I just hit guard, or if I remember to hit guard, I should just win the fight because Carl Boss does not have any non-physical attacks that can actually hit. Oops. Carl Boss is gone. Everyone gets a job level. I have a dog. This is the greatest dog. Hello, consumer! I'm Steam. Do you hear about big sale, baby? Thank you, the chocobologist. I have heard about several big sales. I don't know if I'm going to buy anything.
Nope. Alright. Gilgamesh is,
Wow, Rears, what a question. How is Berseria? I never played a Tales game. Okay, see, like, half of me wants to defer to Slionine for this recommendation, half of me wants to do the opposite of that, because
true.
I know that Slio really loves the Tales series, and I feel that, like, partially colors his recommendation based on, like, man, this is so good, it's like, just slam it, like, buy anything, whatever, like, that kind of thing. Like, I don't want you to be exposed to that without knowing precisely what you're getting into, but, like, from what I watched of, I think, Berseria, was that the most recent?
That was Berseria.
Like, Berseria looks, like, functional. Okay, so I can give you that as a baseline. If you just, like, if you're really jockeying for a JRPG with some, like, action elements and, like, equipment and so on, and, like, a functional plot, which is more than I could say for most Tales games.
That's actually quite a high bar.
It's like, that one works, okay? You know what the stakes are, you know what you need to do, basically at every step. That's Berseria. Zestiria, it's like, well, okay, it has the numbers, it has equipment, it has, like, putting a cat on your head.
Yep. those are important features of the game.
But as far as like, you know, knowing why you're doing things at any given step, nah, you sort of know, but really, do you?
Right. Berseria is the one I would recommend if you had never played any of them. I mean, it's the one I would recommend just flat.
Yeah.
The rest of them, like, I do not believe I would recommend Zestiria to many people.
My own. If Sly were not around, and you just asked me flat, it's like, okay, Kaz, balls to the wall. What Tales of games do you recommend? And I would just say like, Tales of Fantasia, NES.
There you go.
Flat. Just play that one. Fuck the series. This is a game. This is the only game I had ever heard of, like, as far as the Tales series goes. Just do that one. And it's like, thumbs up.
I mean, my favorite game in the series is one for the PS1. Oh god, I only have 2 elixirs. Oh boy. This is actually gonna be really bad.
Okay, let me tell you about my Tales of Symphonia experience, which was...
Oh dear.
Okay. So this was you know, on the GameCube. And a friend said, you know, let's play a Tales game. And I'm like, okay, cool. And you know, and I plug in the game, and it asks, okay, what difficulty do you want to start on? And I'm like, oh, well, you know, I'm pretty good at video games, and I've played tons of JRPGs. How hard can it really be? Let's start on hard mode. On like a new save file. And like, you know, little did I know, this is not even remotely close to what the game expects you to do.
Right.
So, needless to say, I had a bad time, and enemies dealt a lot of damage, and it wasn't good. And that was my experience with the game. Oops. My bad, I guess.
Well, I'd say that is, like, that isn't a question it needs to even be asking, you know, like...
Really? Like, okay, so, like, years later, and I do mean, like, actual years, like, one of my friends comes up to me and is like, oh my god, Tales of Symphonia is one of my favorite games. I'm like, are you kidding? That game was fucking bullshit, like, immediately. Like, what are you talking about? And, you know, we talked at length. And I eventually learned that hard mode is more like New Game Plus.
Yep.
Like that's the kind of thing that they expect. So I was going to this with just no numbers, basically. The game was like, okay, cool. You want that as like a super expert challenge run? You got it. And that's like, I guess a difference in vocabulary between myself and video games in general, like at large. Like, if a video game asks me, hey, do you want like easy, normal, hard? It depends. It sort of depends on what the game is, but most of the time I was just going to say, okay, hard mode, like give me that. As if that's something that you could start with and just be fine. Well, but what the game was really saying was, like, how much experience do you have with video games in general? Do you have none? Are you experienced with this game, or are you super experienced with this game, and can you like recite every fact about it? And that's what they were really asking.
Right. It's the wrong question. The thing
it really is.
With the, I think your idea there stems back from, I'm thinking of like just Doom. Normal Doom.
Straight up Doom. I'm on board. Let's talk. Let's talk about Doom.
And Doom has its set of difficulty levels, but like that as well. I can't remember the actual names of them off the top of my head.
That's right. Like, there's Don't Hurt Me Daddy and Nightmare.
Yeah, there's.
I don't remember any of the other.
There's Satan. There's double Satan. There's
Double Satan difficulty.
You're extremely dead. Yeah, but like, just from playing that, like I guess again, it's how the question is posed. Oh, Xdeath, you just killed my strongest party member out the gate? Okay. Yeah, sure. That's fine.
Ooh, Hurt Me Plenty. I forgot about Hurt Me Plenty. That's good.
I am back row, right?
So there's something to this where just the word itself, not even like how difficult the game is, but just the way that they phrase it is somehow indicative of the mindset of the designers and sort of I mean, it predetermines what you're going to think about the game. So if I, for instance, in my hypothetical video game, you know, I set out to make difficulty at all to begin with. You know, it's like I call one of the difficulties, you know, wuss. That's ascribing a moral angle to something that is essentially amoral, right? Like, there is no good or bad, like, moral angle to video games itself. Like, video games are just what they are, alright? Like, fine. They're a vessel. They're a means to communicate meaning. Deep down. So, like, what meaning you have to convey can be good or bad, sure. But, like, the vessel is good or bad on a different scale. You know, it's adequate at conveying that meaning or poor at conveying that meaning, but that does not make it, like, morally, objectionably good or bad. I lost what I was talking about. It was a good point, though. I can assure you of that.
You were going somewhere.
I was so on point up until the part where I remember that I had too much wine to drink. Kind of deep in my cups at this point, where I'm talking about like the moral imperative of video games. Like, okay, so like, right, morally neutral. So, by assigning the difficulty modes of your video game, I'm already the action day. I'm already home. I can't be more home than I am. By assigning the inherently, fundamentally amoral features of a video game, moral attitudes, you're coloring them, right? If I called my difficulty modes 1, 2, 3, that would remain morally neutral. Right? Like, that doesn't have any, like, angle to it. You don't feel bad for selecting, like, 1. But if I call 1 wuss or loser, then I, you know, as the designer, am saying you're bad for picking this mode, and that's like coloring it with a moral attitude that it otherwise wouldn't have.
I don't know if moral's the right word for it.
Maybe, yeah.
But there's this like preconception that you're working with that it's insulting you for sure.
Yeah, like the insult part of it is more what I'm trying to get at. Where if I pick like wuss or loser difficulty, then I am saying I am a wuss or I am a loser, and that feels bad. But if I say I am picking difficulty 1, then I'm not saying anything about myself. I'm just sort of saying whatever. You know, let's start out here. And it's different. It's different just by the label, which is why I keep saying to people, names are important, okay? Like, you can't... You can't just say like, oh, you can name what things whatever you want,
So
and then be okay. It's like, fine, okay, well, I'll name my easy difficulty Super Wuss Loser. You do not. You're bad for picking this. And then, oh no! Siren silenced me! My squad of knights! The game where you have to die some number of times to unlock easy that immediately pops to mind is Unimusha. Which, let me tell you, I felt powerfully insulted when that happened to me.
and it's just like, look, you've lost
Look,
enough.
I died to like the second boss of the game twice, and it was like, you've unlocked easy difficulty. I'm like, oh my god! Like, I was laughing too much to feel like truly insulted.
Yeah.
That was kind of precious when it happened.
I really want to get past this form of X death because he started casting Holy.
Ooh, shit.
Ooh,
Do you have any power-ups on the team? Like, Chemist or Bard, basically?
No and no.
Ouch. Okay. Yeah. Just gonna have to rush it down. I actually don't like. I haven't been paying much attention to your randomizer. I don't know what your plan is.
I have time 6, summon 6, and that's about those are my biggest, like, options available to me. Everything else is kind of secondary to that. I'm trying very hard to, just get my party back into a workable position and then deal as much damage as possible. The actual problem it looks like I'm gonna have, I only have 1 elixir, and I'm a very
Yikes.
MP
Right.
party. Like, so I'm trying to take down. Oh my god! I'm trying to take down X-Death here as like cheaply as possible, like with jump and with summon Sildra with the golden hairpin. But it's difficult. Yep, there's another holy.
Like, I fear that's only going to get more difficult.
Yes, I agree.
You know, if you decide you don't want to go hunting for elixirs after this, the other option might be to go after Phoenix.
Phoenix is something that could be worthwhile, especially just for the levels of going after it.
Yeah, and it is a way to get MP that is
Well, it's a,
sustainable if you have 2 summoners.
but summon isn't a command that's learned by summoner.
Is it
Oh,
learned
jeez.
by anyone? Like,
Oh, okay.
I mean, if you have it at all, like, you're summoning Sildra, right?
It's on my randomizer. It's not learned by anyone, but it is the base command that summoner has.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Okay, that
If that
greatly complicates matters. Okay, well...
Well, it does mean
Interesting.
if you did have it, you could save your elixirs for that person, and then use Phoenix to bring.
Elixirs, plural? I'm sorry. What kind of riches are you ascribing?
Oh, I forgot. Money is in the other game.
Yeah, I'm working on dealing damage. Okay. X-Death down, but I'm like sort of half I don't know, I don't like the position I'm immediately in. We'll see. I should be able to work around this though. I can have because like Silver's gonna be my biggest thing. What is Void Arg?
What is Void Arg? Man, I feel like I wake up every morning and ask myself the same question.
Alright, Neo X Death. so I just am going to use the lamp immediately as quickly as possible. And we're going to try to do group damage as much as I can with my summoner. Everybody else is sort of keeping them standing? I don't know. We'll see. Need to reapply haste on Ferris. That's not that bad. Ferris is the only one who really doesn't need shell because of, like, Ferris is able to double HP. So the thing about this randomizer is that the commands, the base commands of all the classes weren't randomized. But all the learned commands were. And that's why I still have summon and aim and drink. Because those weren't changed. Ooh, one of the pieces is weak to wind.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
That's huge.
Yeah, and nothing resists. Everything took full damage from Sildra there.
That's doubly huge. Holy
Yeah,
shit.
that's excellent.
Oop. Okay. Keep using Magic Lamp. Here's Leviathan, and then this next one is Magic Lamp.
Oh, one of the parts is weak against water.
Yeah, well, it was the part.
Yeah, so
that one's out. Okay, so like I said, we're just gonna summon Sildra as much as possible. 3 parts to go. The part that's weak to wind is the Grand Cross part. That's good.
Man, I feel like I should stop what I'm doing and just watch you.
Wait, why was I immune to Almgeist there? What?
Oh, you know, all my guess is question mark damage. That's an interesting question. Like, maybe you could learn what Zaberts has as equipment and
Well,
use that to your advantage in the refight.
Yeah.
and it looked like he had a shield.
He does have a shield. Maybe that was just an Aegis block. It didn't look like an
Yeah,
Aegis block.
I think I wasn't paying too close attention.
Yeah. Okay. Golem is doing a lot here, stopping vacuum waves. Yeah, we're just gonna keep summoning Sildra. That's what we have. Let's also X Magic haste to Meteor. Lena's got a full MP bar to burn, so might as well might as well make use of it.
Man, magic points. That's something I'm not going to have for this run. Oops.
Oh wait, does this thing have fake targets?
In the Super Nintendo version, it does. Yep.
Oh,
I'm very sorry.
okay.
Both Medio and X-Fight are kind of bad against Neo X Death for this reason.
Okay. That's fine. Then I guess we're not gonna spend the rest of that MP on Medio. We'll try to find something else to do with it.
Oh my god, the laws of physics are broken. Man, I remember reading that in high school and being like, yeah, you know it.
Everybody's back up to basically full strength.
Let's see. I can't break a rod on Magissa. I guess I'll have to stick her with swords, huh? Hmm.
Is there a way to tell when Golem runs out? I don't think there is.
I don't think there's any.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he
visual
absorbs
identifier.
like, yeah, there's no visual identifier, but there's like
A number.
he absorbs an amount and then goes away. I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Spend miss on my jump. Okay. Nope, wiggling time. I really want the Grand Cross part gone if possible. Like, if I can avoid a Grand Cross, I will feel a lot better.
I think Sildra might be next on your magic lamp if you want to use that on another character.
Yeah. Very good idea.
Damn, you're getting some pretty fucking real numbers from Sildra.
Yes. Okay, Grand Cross part is down. That's maybe the biggest part of this fight. There's Guest. I had somebody in the air, so they lived through Guest.
That's pretty slick. Ah.
So now I just have to pick people up.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, this is all about Sildra. If I lose Zaberts, that's probably, you know, like that's all of my damage right now, so. I actually have enough MP though to keep this rolling because of the golden hairpin.
Huh. That's pretty good. Oh no, I didn't defeat Magissa soon enough.
Oh.
And now I have to fight Forza.
Dang.
For the first time this year. Shame. I just cracked a rod on her the previous few times, and I'm like, I don't care about this boss fight. Cool.
You're cracking rods. Nope. Okay, fire rod was a bad idea. That's fine.
Okay, well, they're both gone, and I get a power drink for my efforts. Hooray! I will never be able to use. Actually, the 110 gold it gives me might actually be useful. Oh my god, 5 headstones.
Oh dear. Oh god, here's the wiggling. Let's just jump. Please
Oh my
be
god,
in
you're so close.
I need you to be in the air when it happens.
Like, you're down to the part where he gets like 3 actions or...
Yeah. If I can kill the part that's doing Guest here before the Guest comes off, I might be.
When he's down to 2 components, I think he can just do it.
Oh, there it is. Didn't kill anybody, and my Dragoon was in the air. It brings Ferris to like 40 HP. Oh no, my Golem wore off. Oh shit. That's
Oh boy.
horrible timing. Because that was Zaberts going down as well.
And that's how you tell when it wears off.
Yeah.
That's the visual indicator.
Good.
The visual of you being dead.
Alright, so Zaberts has to cast Golem again, because I need to stop, like, getting owned by any of those attacks. Summon Golem. Okay. Let's get everybody back to reasonable health. Okay, good. Sabret's back to full. I need to haste again, too. Okay. We're back to a stable place. Having Golem is, like, hyper necessary to not falling over dead in this fight.
Being able to cast it more than once is kind of a powerful thing in itself.
Yep.
It's actually something they took away from you in Final Fantasy VI.
That's true. Like espers were just sort of there,
Yeah.
like once per battle. That's neat. Yeah, like even now, I am never going to not defraud Garkamazra.
There's only one part standing.
Holy shit! Break out the woo hits. It's
Sildro.
time for damage.
Sildro. There it goes. We're done. Whew.
Hot damn. Good work.
Excellent.
Okay. I honestly did not expect to win on the first attempt. Like, I figured that was something I was going to have to go back and, like, pick more up for, so... Alright.
Okay, so... I'm kind of laughing at, you know, you didn't expect to win on the first attempt, which, you know, you had power, so that's cool. But, like, I'm also laughing because something hecked up with the sound chip in my emulator here, so there's something really wrong going on. Your defeat of Xdeath has cascaded through the multiverse.
The laws
And
of
reach-
the universe.
Which probably means that I need to put it down for tonight. And tonight is a fine time to put it down. I have night. That's all I'm revealing. My buddy's named Money.
Night. That was good. I'm glad that Sildra alone with only one elixir was enough to just win the fight. That's honestly, I thought I was gonna need to bring more to bear there.
I am losing my mind.
I'm gonna have to listen to you.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm descending into hell. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll leave this
that
going for a
music
minute
is
and then go away. Good night,
that
everybody.
music is something else. Wow. Good night. Good night.
I too am going to go ahead and
Yes,
call this a night. So
it is late-ish. Good night.
night, Zambo.
Good night, Slyo.
All right, so yep. So thank you everybody for joining. This is the end of the Fiesta for me. This is, or at least my Fiesta. I might do a second. I don't know. Yeah, that was good. Very much did not expect victory there. So, all right. Anyway, thank you for joining, and have a good night, everybody.